TRG representing Robsgym, you know.
Coming to the stage, the man, the myth, the giant, Robert Banks. Right. Try this again. Coming to the stage, man that brought you the word boom. Legend, giant, Robert Banks. Boom! What's up, baby? What's going on with y'all on this lovely Sunday? How to do, and how to do. Yeah, your boy feeling pumped up, huh? Feeling good, you know? Figured out this is my new Sunday series. My Sunday series is going to consist of, it's going to be motivational talks. We're going to take a trip back in the day when things was all so simple. You know what I mean? Back when we were kids, you know, back when just, I don't know, man, it just seemed like back in the day when, you know, people were just a lot nicer. You know what I'm saying? And that's what today's topic is going to be about. Basically, you know, me and my brother, we were having a conversation, and we were just talking about just back in the day when we were kids, man. And, you know, it's so crazy because when I'm on the phone with him, sometimes he'll take a trip back to our old neighborhood, and it's the nostalgia behind it. You know what I mean? It's so therapeutic to, you know, when you take a trip back to where you grew up, and you see some of your older neighbors, and the neighborhood still seems the same, man. I mean, it's just that feel, man. You know, I remember, you know, just walk out your house, you know, you walk out and it's just the smell in the air. You know, you got your neighbors, they might be having cookouts, you know, the neighborhood kids out playing, the dogs out running around or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And everybody's so cool. You know, it's like now, I just think times have changed. You know what I'm saying? It's like back in the day, man, I remember like we could walk, you know, we could be outside, you know, the neighbors would be out washing their cars, you know, we go over there, we talk to them. Our neighbor, he was so cool. Sam and Kathy Spalding. So, oh, these some wonderful people, man. This was the coolest thing as a kid. They had a Donkey Kong Jr. arcade. No, matter of fact, you know, it wasn't Donkey Kong Jr., it was a regular Donkey Kong, if I'm not mistaken. The actual arcade in their garage. You know how cool that was for like a little kid? You know what I mean? It's like we were so used to, like, me and my brother, we used to go to 7-Eleven. And my sister her sister was a baby. She didn't know what was going on at the time. But, you know, we would go to 7-Eleven and we would get Slurpees. My brother loved lemon heads. You know what I mean? That's old school. If anybody, I mean, look, lemon heads were good, you know. But we get the Slurpees. There were these potato chips called Munchos, man. Munchos were just great. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, man, it was just the greatest thing, man. We play video games, have our favorite snacks, and just chill. You know what I'm saying? And it was just an awesome feeling when you know, and I started reminiscing about back in the day. Man, it was just like it was just so cool. It's like, you know, you almost wonder where the time went, you know? My brother, when he took his trip, this was actually last week. Yeah, last weekend, he went to see our old neighbors. He was in the neighborhood, and as he was passing by, he saw them. And as I'm on the phone with him, and I heard their voices, you know, it was just, man, you almost get emotional, man. You just like, damn, man, Sam and Kathy, wow, you know, it just takes you back, man, because, you know, You always hear that saying, it's like no place like home. You know what I mean? And it's like the people, man, was just so nice. You know what I'm saying? Now I live on the East Coast. I'm originally from the West Coast. Las Vegas is where I'm originally from. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it was just to me the feeling was just so different, out west. And there's nothing against the East Coast at all. You know what I mean? Some very great things out here. I ran into some wonderful people here. But it's just I don't know, man. It's just it's just that feel, man. Going back to like a kid again when it was all so simple. You know what I'm saying? I'll share a story with you guys. Um, I got a buddy of mine. His name is Dion. He lives in San Diego, California. And I'm gonna tell you, I think when a lot of the filming and everything began for me, and it was crazy. My dad he used to film us on camera all the time. We shoot like little movies and things like that. So Freddy Krueger was like my favorite, like the Nightmare on Elm Street was like my favorite like horror movie growing up as a kid. So when Halloween rolled around, I got a Freddy Krueger mask. I had the mask, I had the hat, I even had a sweater with the green stripes and everything. I had the claw, you know what I mean? And I even tried to talk to him like, yeah, my name is Freddy. You have the body and I have the brain. Y'all remember that, right? I'm really showing my age reciting that line, but for all my people out there that are Nightmare on Elm Street moviegoers, you know what I'm talking about, right? You feel me? You dig me? Just making sure. So, my buddy comes over one day, and I'm like, hey man, let's shoot a scene where it's like, you're like laying in the bed, and you're having a nightmare, because Freddy used to always go into dreams and harass the kids and everything. So the way my dad shot it, he's filming my buddy sleep. And my buddy's like, he wakes up and he's like, he's like dreaming, he's like this. And all of a sudden, the camera stops and goes to another scene. And it shows me with the mask on, and I'm chasing him up the street with the glove and everything. And it was just so funny, man. Oh my gosh. This thing, when I think about times like that, it's so cool because I think about what I'm doing now. I'm in front of a camera and we talking. It was like it like prepped me up, like I've never been like camera shy, and like I said, I owe that to my dad, you know what I mean? Because like I said before, he was, as kids, he'd always film us and we'd be acting crazy and laughing and joking, and he would shoot little interviews with us. Like I'd be the news reporter and I'm interviewing my brother. He's sitting up there, he's a little kid, he don't really know what to say. And I'm like, so what do you think about this? And he's like, I don't know. Wait, what do you think? And I'm just like, come on now, you got to say something better than that. He's like, what do you mean? I'm only a kid. I don't know what to say, Rob. And I'm like, come on, man, we're on national TV. He's like, okay, but I don't care about that. Just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Y'all see how it rolls back and forth like, pow, pow, boom. I do stuff like that. It was funny, So it really just it takes me back, man. It really does. Like I'm a big reminiscer. I was telling my buddy, Matt Handy, I was telling his girlfriend the other night, it's like I can walk outside and, I could smell, there could be a certain aroma in the air. And it just takes me back, man, to when I was like 8, 9 years old. You know what I mean? Or I could be going for a walk and the clouds can look a certain way, or the wind may hit me a certain way, or just whatever. And your mind just gets to going, and it's like, man, it just takes you back to a certain time in your life, And I think that's very important for us to have good thoughts, to be caught up in a bunch of negativity. It's not good for the soul. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. And it's just good to keep a good foundation around you, good support system around you and everything, because, as time goes on, I told my dad one day, I said, man, I feel like when I was a kid, I wanted to grow up so fast. You know what I mean? I want to grow a beard. I want to be on extra crispy.
They don't know nothing about
games
them
so
extra
bad.
crispy games, Chef Boy.
Y'all think about that.
They know about them extra crispy games, Chef Boy. Look at that boy beard, boy. That boy sharp, boy. Look at that boy, Chef Boy. Look at that boy.
Right. I like that. Okay. All right. But I just wanted to grow up quick. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I want to be like the older kids, man, they got the mustache, man. I was like, I just want to be like, hey, cool. And it was like, as the time went on, man, and it's like, when you get older, you get more responsibilities, you know, uh, bills, and then everything else comes into the picture. And you say to yourself, man, how did I like did I appreciate those moments or what? You know what I'm saying? It really makes you think. That's why like being very appreciative is very important. You know, even when it comes to relationships, you know what I'm saying? You have to be very appreciative of what you have. We've all made mistakes in life and everything. We've taken advantage of certain things or whatever's occurred. You know what I mean? We've made mistakes, but as people, you grow. You're not the same person. If you continue to be the same person, then you'll never progress in life. You know what I'm saying? You'll never progress in life if you just stay, if you stay right here at a standstill and you just don't move. You know what I mean? It's all about progression in life and being the best you can be. You know, and that's why I'm very appreciative of moments, because you can't get moments back. You cannot get moments back. That's why it's good to capitalize on each and every moment that you have. You know what I mean? Laugh. Try to enjoy what's going on around you. You know what I mean? It's like when I shoot these videos, I try my best. It's like I want to make you guys laugh. You know what I mean? It's like an icebreaker. You know what I mean? You could be having a rough day, and you get that notification. Hey man, Rob's Gym just posted a video. Oh man, let's see what he has up his sleeve today. Like, oh, what does he have? What does Rob have today? I know he's gonna make us laugh, man, cause he acts a damn fool. Yes, he does. But it's a good thing. Like I said, there's so much negativity and drama and killings and all kinds, you name it, man. It's racism. There's so much junk in this world, man, that can cloud your mind and you get caught up in the hoopla and this and that and politics. Oh man, it's just whatever. Leave it alone. You know what I mean? Just be happy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I reminisce about the old times. That's one reason why I wanted to start this series, because I want to talk about times back in the day. I want to talk about motivation. It's going to be a lot of different topics I'm going to be bringing to you guys every Sunday. You know what I mean? To help you guys get stronger, and it helps me get stronger in the process too. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys got a couple laughs off of it and everything. Um, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for next Sunday, when the topic will be what drives you, what keeps you going. You know what I'm saying? What keeps you going? You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, for all my new subscribers, you guys do me a favor. All right? Keep supporting your boy. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for riding with me. Thank you for choosing my channel to be the one you decided to subscribe to. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. For all my old school subscribers. All right? Thank you guys, man. Appreciate the love, man. I could have not gotten to this point if it wasn't for you guys. Every video, I'm going to give my thanks. I'm going to pay homage to all you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in my challenges, the fitness challenges and everything. I thank all of you guys that have made videos and everything. I mean, shouts out to all my guys. My guys, my girls, thank you guys all across the world. Nothing but love for all of you. Nothing but love for all of you. You know, we're stronger together than we are apart. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Remember that. And also remember this. My grandmother, y'all know what I'm about to say, that famous line my grandmother told me, you're too blessed to be stressed. Y'all keep that in mind. And with all that being said, y'all tune in next week. It's going to be a wonderful show. All right? Up until then, this is your boy Rob signing out. Oh, don't forget, if you like this video, click that bell, that notification button right there. Drop your boy a comment too. Drop him a comment, because I know y'all gonna like this video. I know you're gonna like it. Look at that. Look at them fingers just go ping. All right, so right there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right, peace, love, happiness. Your boy is out.
in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when